Yo, peace and love to everybody. Welcome to Hey Root Study Hall. Today we're gonna be dealing with neuroscience from an African perspective. I want to give a special shout out to Dr. Jewel Pookrum. You feel me? When y'all get the chance, go check out her lecture, Seven Circuits of the Brain and Important Info for Melanin Dominant People. You feel me? And in this presentation, I put together some information that I got from a very, very powerful book. I'm gonna put the name of the book in the description, and we're gonna get straight into it, y'all. So let's get it. Now, in Dr. Joel Pookram's lecture, The Seven Circuits of the Brain, she covers and explains 7 levels of consciousness that one has the ability to tap into if one is willing to raise their consciousness. Now go check that lecture out. It's a fire lecture. Have your notebook ready too. All right. Hold on. Wait. Whoa. I'm trying to go to the next slide. There we go. All right, let's get it. 7 circuits of the brain, right? We only use, hold on 1 second before let me go any further. Let me do this. There we go. Then I'll come back up, if need be. The 7 circuits of the brain. We only use a very small percentage of our brains. Western medicine and science never seems to think that this fact is of any concern. I wonder why. Our ancestors were able to access all regions of their brains. Because of this, they were able to accomplish great feats in the past that are still a mystery to modern man. Black men and women are literally operating at a level of mental retardation when compared to our Kemetic ancestors. And I have to agree with that. A good majority they are operating at a level of mental retardation. I have to say that. And I just want to say one thing before I move forward. The people that are operating at a level of mental retardation, tend to, try to take credit for all of the accomplishments of, Africans all over the world. And I have a problem with that. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this video, because I want to share this information with y'all, because I'm not a teacher. I'm a lifelong learner, but I type these PowerPoints up so I can present the information and share the information with y'all and the source of the information. So not only myself, but y'all can blossom y'all fields of knowledge, to those that's seeking it. You feel me? But let's keep it pushing. The educational system is meant to enslave and prepare you for slavery, otherwise known as the workforce, not to enlighten or free you. That's a fact. Prove this slide wrong. Once you have access to different parts of your brain, your reality changes immediately. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like we had access to this way before any form of indoctrination. That's just my honest opinion. Now, the system wants to keep you on lockdown so they control the parameters of what you define as your reality. If they have the ability to keep you mentally in a box, then they will control your actions in regards to the individual always reacting to their given environment and not acting on their own free will. Simply stated, if you control one's thoughts, then you can control one's actions. The best way to enslave an individual is to have them believe that they are free. Dr. Pookrum addresses the parts of or circuits of the brain that our ancestors had access to, which lay dormant in our collective Black minds in the present day. Excuse me. Let's get straight into the first circuit, y'all. I'm gonna try to get through as quick as possible. First circuit, part 1. The first and most primitive level of the brain is located in the brainstem. The brainstem is also known as the reptilian brain. When we are in our mother's womb, we all start out having a tail, like a reptilian. I should have put the picture on here. My bad, y'all. We look just like a tadpole. We even breathe liquid or water before we are able to breathe air. After we are born, some of us still simulate this reptilian behavior in the form of our thought process. Now check this out. Reptilians are preoccupied with their own safety, selfishness, and well-being. Reptilians are so selfish, they do not have families. If a reptilian offspring stays around too long, the mother will eat them. Reptilians only come together to mate. Otherwise, they are relegated to a life of solitude. Reptilian behavior is motivated by fear, and self-preservation. They go through their whole lives driven by satisfying the basic necessities of life, which is food, shelter, and safety. Okay, now this is the first circuit. Okay, it's 7 of them. Okay, now we on first circuit part 2. If one was to try to have a relationship with this type of person, it will virtually be impossible unless the other person was able, excuse me, unless the other person was also operating at the first circuit of the brain. Each person in the relationship will have their own space within their perceived shared space. They will virtually live independent lives from each other, although they live with each other. They will only share their resources and energy for the basic necessities of life, such as procreation, food, shelter, and transportation. And I put these slides on here for a reason. Those pictures right there for a reason. That kind of uh, it's like a visualization of what's being talked about. Excuse me. We all know couples who operate in this type of circumstance. One person claims ownership to one part of the house and the other claims another part of the house, right? They will definitely have separate bank accounts. This type of person is incapable of sharing a healthy and nurturing relationship. In the end, they will always look out for themselves above their mates. This mindset cannot have a relationship based on higher consciousness. It would be impossible. And I agree. I agree with that. When I first read this, I'm telling you, this book helped me a lot. This book helped me a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna put it in the description. Don't worry, I got you. Second circuit, part 1. The second circuit of the brain is located in the medulla oblongata. This circuit houses the consciousness of the insect world. Insects define themselves through groups. Every member of the group has a particular role to play. That is their bond and their bond alone. There are no emotional ties or personal investments in other participants in their group. Their working role they play within the group is their sole purpose for living. Now, this is the second circuit, okay? These people define themselves through their job titles or the power that their positions have in the work environment. Now, outside of that preconceived job title, they are lost and unsatisfied. These are the individuals who die 6 months to 3 years after they retire from their occupations. These are the church-going people. They spend more time and energy at their church than they do at home. Their home is usually in disarray and neglected because of it. They do not want to stay at home. Their spouses will usually try to attach themselves to places, people, or things outside the house to find the satisfaction that they are not receiving at home. These people tend to gossip about other members of the group because there is no real emotional bond to their peers. It's people that stuck in the second circuit, by the way, too. And if you know somebody like that, or have experienced or seen it, or this might be describing you, just drop a comment below, because this is Hey Ruth Study Hall. We're here to learn and grow together. Okay, so this is not to tear people down or nothing. This is to bring awareness to the type of people that we dealing with. If anybody displays these type of characteristics, they might be stuck in a certain circuit. But let's keep it pushing. My apologies. Second circuit, part 2. If this person for some reason has to leave the group, they will suffer significantly and be miserable until they attach themselves to another group. These people will also ostracize other members of the group who have been dismembered. They will be cold and merciless in their dealings with disbanded members. They will act like they are strangers to excommunicated members, even if they have known them for a long period of time. A relationship with this type of person is either a feast or a famine. It all depends on whether you are part of the group or not. The main focus of the relationship is how to stay together, no matter if the relationship is fulfilling or not. Let me take a swig of this coffee real quick. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Now we're on number 3. We're on the third circuit of the brain. Okay, y'all follow me? Got it. Let me check something. Make sure. Let me see something real quick. All right, just making sure everything good. Everything good? All right, bet. Now, third circuit, part 1. Okay. The third circuit of the brain is located in the cerebellum. This area of the brain is ruled by the fowl species. This is where we get the term bird brain. This type of individual may display a significant amount of intelligence and logic. These are the people who become experts too soon. These people could be dangerous because they possess a significant amount of intelligence, but they are arrogant in their wisdom. They feel that they know it all, so no one can tell them anything. If one does present knowledge to these individuals, then they will want you to show them proof of your findings. These people are the prove it to me type. They want to know the resources of your knowledge, and if you can't tell them your resource, then your information is not valid to them. Third circuit, part 2. In the animal kingdom, birds fly the highest in the sky. They have developed the habit of always looking down on others. Birds fear other birds that fly higher, faster, and stronger than themselves. If you get into a relationship with this type of individual, be prepared to always apologize for your misunderstandings, even when you are in the right. This is where the super ego dwells. Be prepared to put them at ease by not outshining them in any of life's adventures. As long as they perceive you as being below them, they will be content. Never challenge them in all their wisdom, because it will be perceived as a threat or a sign of disrespect. People in this relationship are not interested in uplifting their mates. They are only interested in feeding their own egos and subjecting their mates under their rule without questioning their authority. How many of y'all know somebody like this, y'all? How many of y'all know somebody that's stuck in the third circuit? I know a few. I know a few. I know a few people. Let me see. Yeah, I don't need to be on the camera. Let me see. Oh, y'all can still see the words. Y'all can still see. I just want to make sure y'all can read the words clearly. And I want y'all to see me. I want y'all to see who y'all, this is who's speaking. This is me. This ain't no AI or nothing. This is me talking. And y'all better, let me be quiet. I was going to say something. But fourth circuit, right? Now, the fourth circuit deals with the heart, okay? It's 7 circuits, by the way, too. We on number 4, all right? Fourth circuit. This part of the brain connects the thought process based on the emotions of the heart. Emotions is energy and motion. This is the first circuit of this is the first circuit of higher consciousness. The final decisions and all thoughts that determine behavior are filtered through the heart. There is no separation between thought and the heart. This part of the brain is where an individual thinks with his heart and feels with his mind. This is the first level of the enlightened individual. This is where true and healthy relationships begin. They operate without the preconceived confine of the ego. Excuse me. So they basically transcended past the third circuit, okay? There is no fear, worry, or stress to poison the relationship before it has the chance to grow. Each person who is operating at this level will always put their partner's feelings, thoughts, and actions ahead of their own. They will always sacrifice themselves for the good of their partner. When the two combine their energies together, they will be able to manifest miracles and create God children as a result of their union. And I put this on the bottom. You see the scales right there. If y'all notice, I'm pretty sure y'all noticed they put the hearts on the scale. They don't put the brain. They put the heart. They didn't put no bird brain on there. They put the heart. Okay. What did it say? What did it say? The term bird brain at? Here you go, right here. Going back to the third circuit. We get the term bird brain from people operating from the third circuit. You gotta, there's other circuits of your brain too. Now we at the fifth circuit, right? This part of the brain houses the capability to transcend into other higher dimensions of reality. All of life's thoughts and actions are connected to the one life force that permeates all things. This is where the individual makes the connection and is able to tap into that one divine energy. It is the level of pure knowingness. Okay. One can perceive the past, present, and future dimensions all at the same time. This is the sixth sense operating at its highest level. It is more powerful in understanding and interpreting reality than the other 5 senses combined. This is where true and healthy relationships begin, because each partner will now sense each other's needs and wants instantaneously. See? So if you stuck on the first circuit, it's a wrap. It's a dub. It's a dub. At least try to get to number 4. Try to get to the 4th, because that's the gateway to the 5th. You feel me? In the 6th and the 7th. You feel me? We almost finished, y'all. 6th circuit, right? the sixth circuit of the brain located in the temporal lobes of the brain, right? This is where higher consciousness is mastered. A person who is activated at this level of the brain can have access to multiple dimensions. They will be able to astral project themselves to any dimension. They will have the ability to communicate using the totality of all their extrasensory perceptions. In this relationship, the individuals will be able to see each other outside of their physical bodies. They will be able to see each other's souls. Once you acknowledge and recognize the soul of your mate, one will be able to travel and experience other dimensions while they are engaged in sex. Infinite possibilities will be the outcome of this relationship. Okay, we on number 7, y'all. We on number 7, the seventh circuit. Okay, this circuit of the brain is housed in the frontal lobe of the brain. A person who was activated at this level of consciousness would have access and the ability to utilize the entire electromagnetic structure as we know it. This person will have the ability to fly. They will be able to exhibit superhuman strength and do superhuman feats at will. One cannot comment on a relationship with this type of person, but understand that our ancestors and Kemet had to be operating at a high level of consciousness in order to produce the civilization that they built, and that we still cannot figure out how they did it. Straight up. Let me back out real quick. I don't want to. Yep. So that's the end right there, y'all. Let me see if I think I got the book in the beginning. Hold on. Damn it. I thought I had it. Hold on. If not, I don't think I got it. Thought I had the cover. Hold on. I'm working, y'all. I mean, I ain't, can't show too much now, but I showed what I showed. But let me see. I'm trying to find the cover of the book. Damn it. I'm gonna have to look it up on Google. I thought I had it. My I apologize. Hold on 1 second. So I'm gonna show y'all all his books if y'all want to get this information. Well, not all. Let me see the ones that's hold on. This book right here. Y'all can go get this book right here. Let me come off the camera. Black Sun Rising. Y'all can go get this book right here. Black Sun Rising: The Reawakening of the Warrior DNA in Black Men. Y'all can go get this book. And it's another book y'all can go get also. Let me see what we got. Hold on. Y'all can go get this book. Right here. Everything is Sex. Magic is the Forgotten Name of Love. Y'all can go get this book. Let me see. I bought this from his store. Oh, yeah, right here. And it's the author right here. If y'all want to get this information, this the author right here. Y'all can go get some of his literature, and he has a shop, the House of Sacred Harmony. Y'all can go check. Y'all go look it up online. Y'all go check him out. But yeah, this is the author that I read the information from. I learned a lot from his books, and it helped me a lot as a man. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's the author right there. I'm gonna also put it in the description of this live. I'm gonna end it right now. And I'm proud of myself. I didn't go too long. You know what I'm saying? But before I go, let me just do this real quick. Hold on, y'all. I just want to give y'all like a preview of what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna give y'all a preview of what information I'm gonna share next, because it's Hayru Study Hall, and yes, I'm live and nobody's here physically right now, but that's okay. Because once more people become aware or come in contact with my lives, it's going to be a lot more interactions. And what I mean by that is, for example, all right, let me share my screen. For example, right? Let's say next time I do my presentation, the metaphysics of Ra, aka the sun, and our connection to the sun, right? If it was people that was in the live, commenting and like sharing like information or their perspective, like I would interact with y'all. Y'all might be like, hey, you ever heard of this, or have you read this book, or have you looked into this? And then I would interact with y'all. So like I said, it's Hayru Study Hall. So not only we can interact, but y'all can interact as well. So I'm gonna end this right now. Much love to everybody. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hope the rest of y'all day is the best of y'all day. Peace.